Hey there, Christy and J-Dubs. Good to see you. Happy birthday, J-Dubs. Not sure when your actual birthday is, but happy birthday, Cancer. My name is Melissa, and I am going to be your tarot card reader for the next probably an hour or so. I will go through each individual sign and just get a quick message that can be timeless. We are going to be looking at the week ahead. So if you're watching this currently, this will be for, let me just take a look, guys, because I forgot what the dates are on here. Do I have them on here? No, I don't have them on here. I'm guessing like the 10th through the 16th is the dates that I think this is for. Is it on my thumbnail or something like that? Yeah. Okay, guys. So we are going for the week of the 10th through the 16th. If you're watching this currently, we're going to get some quick messages, whatever comes through for each individual sign. We are going to start on the birthday sign. Happy birthday again, Cancer. What else? If you need anything you need to know about me, you may notice there are a few changes around here. I've been playing with just having my name as the channel name for quite a long time. I always come up with these, what I think are just brilliant channel names, and then they feel almost immediately kind of like gimmicky. So we've decided to go with my old channel name, which is the Therapist, but we're going to use my first name as the actual channel name, which is Melissa. And then you can check my website out at www.thetherapist.com. And my handle here on YouTube is The Therapist. Okay. Anyways, there might be other changes that are arising as we go through life, and we evolve. Things change. Our taste in life changes. Our kind of, I hope so. I hope that we're all evolving and doing whatever it takes to become the next best version of ourselves. And at least that's my goal. So what do we got here? But anyways, anything you need to know about myself or the channel, you can find in the About section, the description box below, or the community tab. There's always some interesting stuff there, at least things that I find interesting. And you can also, again, check out my website, which is www.thetherapist.com. That, by the way, in about a month, we are moving in a couple of weeks here, guys. Just a little heads up. I am still going to do the weekly forecasts. There might just be some weird location situations, or it might just look weird right in the middle of the move, but we are going to make them happen. And thank you, J-Dubs. I like you. And I did think about doing Melissa the Therapist, but I guess that's probably easier for people to find my channel. Not that I don't think it'll be hard. If anybody wants to find me, they will. If they're supposed to find me, they will. Well, guys, I'm just going to fuck with this a little bit. There we go. So maybe I will do that. I always steer clear of like super long. I thought She's a Heyoka was too long because I've really liked a few channels and I subscribe to them. But when you're going to look for something from them, you have to type in like an entire sentence. Oh my God, I'm lazy. That's what I'm just busting myself out for. Okay. And I'm not very good at typing. But anyway, so I was considering that, J-Dubs, and that may be a thing. I'll be honest with you. We're just trying to keep it as, hey, Sean. Hey, Manakin. Happy birthday. I feel like I have not seen you in a very long time. I feel like I've seen you on here years ago. Okay. So that's fun. Welcome back, if that's true. What else here, guys? I think that's about it. I do have personal readings open. On the website, it will tell you that I am unavailable for personal readings. And my availability is limited. So I will try to squeeze people in when they are interested in a personal reading. But I don't, after this month, the reason why I went into this story about me moving is because once I move, I will have an actual schedule that you can book through the website again. For right now, we are just doing the bookings through email. You can email me through the website, or you can email me at that's the website, www.thetherapist.com, or you can also just email me at thetherapist@yahoo.com. Okay. thetherapist@yahoo.com. Okay. Let's get after your lives. Happy birthday, guys. Yes, absolutely. I love you guys. Okay. I don't know why I was shuffling and that came out, but the Hierophant. We're going to start on Cancer. Maybe you're getting married, Canty Pants. Happy birthday again. We will start your timestamp right here, guys. We're going to do these. Should we do, I'm going to let you choose because it's your birthday. The Moon Magic or the Moonology? Moon Magic, Moonology, for the Oracle deck. You guys, I'm going to make you choose. Because that's what I do. I put the pressure on my viewers and I take it off of myself. No, I'm just kidding, you guys. Okay, the Moon Magic. We're going with it. J-Dub, thank you for being so efficient. I love you so much. I bet you're the best at whatever you do in your life. I know you are. At your job and in your life. I invite peace within myself. I ripple this outwards. I love it. Have you ever been, I was just trying, you guys, I was just thinking about this. Oh, good. You guys all love I got the magic in me. Okay. That's just coming through for you guys. But have you ever been in the presence of somebody who just has that chip on their shoulder? I wonder if I come off that way because I know I have a lot of, unhealed trauma. I don't know if I have a lot of it anymore, but as I start to really heal it, I start to recognize just how traumatized I was or how edgy or, anyways, I feel like whoever I'm reading for here has been really working on peace from within so that doesn't, when you are edgy or when people that you run into are edgy, they just don't have any idea how negatively they're affecting those around them. I'm sure on this channel, I've accidentally done that in the midst of my trauma. And when you're not ready to see it or something, anyways, I feel like you've been working really hard on finding peace from within. So that, what I'm getting here off of this is that people can feel that, in your presence, meaning like when they like to be around you is the energy I'm getting. Okay. I feel like people like to be around you at this time because of all the work that you've done is the energy that I'm getting. I'm not meaning to do that. I'm going to get you some tarot as well. Hi, Chrissy. Hi, Annie. Oh gosh. Thanks, Annie. Oh, hi, Chrissy. You guys, that's my best friend there, Christopher Lee. Can I tell him about your Twitch? You let me know. If you can link it in there. I don't know if they'll like I don't know what you do, but I'm guessing video games, which we all love to watch if we want to be honest. My kids do for sure. You guys, so we got the Four of Cups. This has been coming out in everybody's readings lately. And when I'm just sitting here meditating and I'll do some tarot in the mornings and I'm listening to my music and my God music and stuff. But the Four of Cups has been constant. Okay. I don't know what I know there's this apathetic energy. I feel like you feel like, I'm getting like you've done all this work, but you don't feel like you're seeing any results, which is an interesting energy on the Four of Cups. I feel like everybody else is seeing the results is the energy that I'm getting. I feel like you're actually very magnetic at this time with the King of Wands. I feel like you're just kind of captivating is the energy I'm getting. And I feel like that's going to be more noticeable for you I'm getting this week, right? You're going to start to notice that you're more magnetized. The reason why we become more magnetized is because of that peaceful energy that we're starting to exude. Something is coming through about not kind of absorbing any longer. You're making your own imprint on the world instead of absorbing the frequencies of others. It's beautiful. And I feel like you're attracting everything and everyone, but I do feel like you're in a weird little spot where you've done the work. You feel better. You feel good, but you don't feel like anything has changed externally, right? It's just shifted in the energetic realm. And I feel like you're about to see the rewards in the fifth or in the third dimension as well. Okay. That's the energy that I'm getting for you. It feels very birthday love. Could be coming in. A Leo could be coming in for you or a Libra. But I do feel like it's asking you to kind of stick to whatever it is you're doing. I feel like you've done a lot of work. It's asking you to don't forget what you've learned in all of this. Use your head over your heart, not in all situations. But there's something about not losing yourself is what I'm getting right now. And I don't know why I'm getting that, but it's like, don't lose. Maybe there's, maybe you have some negativity around you. Yeah. It wants you to stay in your own frequency. Okay. And not let others imprint on you. You imprint on the world is the energy that I'm getting right now. I do feel like you're very magnetic at this time, but that can be lost as soon as we start to give our power away. When we're in the King of Wands energy, it's meaning we don't need anybody to like us, but we love everybody, right? It doesn't mean we're narcissistic or mean or anything like that. It just means that we're not desperate or thirsty for other people's attention is kind of the energy that I'm getting here. So, and you're not right now, which is making you very magnetically attractive. I feel like this Four of Cups energy is you starting to feel like nothing. It's not like you need the attention from others. I can't explain what this energy is, but it feels I'm courageous and powerful. Like you're starting to feel like some of this work has been for naught, or you're not able to see the rewards in the third dimension. Yes, those matter too. Okay. Like, of course, the spiritual rewards and all the growing and healing you've done. And that is good as well. But there are going to be some actual, tangible rewards coming your way as well in the form of, I think, good connections, good jobs, good, whatever it is you're striving for, maybe sort of more success in whatever you're pursuing passionately with the King of Wands. But so make sure that you're not losing yourself or starting to feel needy of other people. Just keep doing what you're doing and doing it passionately from your heart, and everything will come in. Okay. That's what I'm getting, you guys. I'm a little sleepy, but I got a little winded there. Hi, Cynthia. See? Absolutely. Our power is that exactly. It's like uncovering the real us, and then it becomes this, and the real us is a little magnet in everybody. Okay. And we're moving right along to Leo here. Leo, oh my God, it's almost your birthday. Oh, you guys are so cute. Oh my God, I love you guys. Okay, we are going to do, Leo, Melissa here, going to do a little tarot card reading for you. We're going to start out with these moon magic cards, and we're just going to get a quick message from the divine, whatever comes through, okay? I am open and responsive to the abundance of the universe, and I love this. And this is a tough one, okay? I hope you are open and responsive, but if you've ever lived in a lack, which I think 90% of us, at least 90% of us probably have, really becoming open to receiving. It's a tough climb. I keep going for these wrong cards here. You're welcome, guys. You don't bite? Oh, that's funny. I don't know a Leo that bites. I mean, if you try to mess with a Leo, there's probably a little bite there in you, Annie. But probably the sweetest people in the world are Leos. My best friend, Christopher Lee, happens to also be a Leo. And let's get some tarot. I am open and responsive to the abundance of the universe. It's really about understanding and being aware of the reality that we are all just as deserving of a simple life, like whatever that means for you. There shouldn't be, there's this, I don't know, maybe it's a Buddhism or something that talks about the need for suffer. And while I think our pain gets us to where we are today, and I think that we've actually unnecessarily suffered a lot in our lives due to mindsets about the things that we're going through. And while tragedy is tragedy and it hurts and it's painful, really coming out of that, healing that, first of all, knowing that we need to heal that, we don't have to suffer. Sometimes, and another thing that I feel like it's saying here is there's this kind of a stagnant energy of feeling the pain from a trauma that's long gone, or staying in the energy of a trauma that's no longer there, or a circumstance that is no longer around. And I feel like it's blocking your blessings, whatever this is. The Eight of Wands, I love. Let me just get more. I feel like there's going to be something moving quickly here, okay? I am open and responsive. I feel like they want you to get in the energy of receiving, because there is going to be a lot of success coming in, whatever it is you're pursuing passionately. The Eight of Wands is like the fastest moving card in the deck, as you'll hear a lot of tarot card readers say, but it means quick success. It's like the quick, successful conclusion of a confusing situation, or something that hasn't been so clear in the past is now going to become clear, and it's going to move forward quickly. So this could be if you're pursuing something passionately for the last 5 years. I feel like it's saying you had a block in the abundance mindset, this ability to receive. Like for some reason you didn't earn it. You could even be Buddhist and have this idea that life is about suffering, and that's just what we're here to do. I feel like you're working on healing that. And because of that, there's going to be a lot of quick success coming in. Okay, let's move. I'm of course, I know that everybody has their own belief systems, but my own belief system, and this is what's coming through me, is that we were actually brought here to feel joy. I was watching, we are creatures of earth and we are natural beings. And we really are more meant to be out there in nature with all the rest of nature and the rest of God's creatures, right? But I was watching these birds. I'm always watching birds, you guys. I'm a bird nerd. But they play, okay? Squirrels, birds, they're all out there having a fucking blast. I don't care what anybody says. They're playing. They're not doing anything. That's just that's something to do with their instinctual nature. No, they're having a ball. And that's what we are all brought here to do, okay? Yeah, I don't know what's going on over there, but weird is about the energy that I've been feeling as well. Carla Golden, good to see you, by the way. You guys, this took forever. It's some huge level up coming in your life here. The 8 of Wands into the 4 of Wands. And it is about that. You're walking through a threshold from surviving to thriving. This is a huge transition. The biggest transformation. I'm getting like the death card here. And oh, wow. It's just so powerful. And honestly, it's like a new chapter in your life. It's like the best part of the rest of your life. And I haven't said that in a while for you guys. But I do feel like you guys have done a lot of the work. Did I say that already? I feel like you guys have been doing a lot of the work on kind of clearing up this blockage. Again, just really getting that we weren't brought here to suffer. We weren't brought here to work our fingers to the bone. That doesn't mean don't work. That means like have a balance. Make sure that you're taking time to do the things that you love, not just the things that you have to do. Okay. I'm excited about your channel, Chrissy, or whatever that is, you're streaming, okay? I feel like that is going to be very successful and very quick. And for everybody, of course, whatever you're pursuing passionately, I feel like you've kind of magnetized yourself as well. I feel like you're very magnetic usually. You are a fire sign, which is, kind of like that core fire, that fire power. Anyways, I do feel like there's something coming, a lot of success and very quickly here because you finally, I think, know you deserve it is what it is. All right, you guys, and we're moving right. I feel like these messages are getting a little wonky, but I love you. I'm going to tell you to the honest to God truth about this, and I'm not going to click on the Virgo so that I can, you're welcome, baby. So that I can, you guys, I'm so tired. I got very little sleep. I worked all night, and, but I was like, ooh, I'm going to switch the reading till tomorrow. But I'm working on being more committal, okay? Because someday I want true love and all this stuff. And I love you guys and I appreciate you guys being here and I respect your time. And when I back out of something, I never mean to hurt people, right? But I have had God put a few people in my life that are these kind of some of my character defects. I'm like, oh, that isn't very comfortable when people do that, is it? But I didn't know, and I'm sorry, and I love you, and I'm sorry that I've been less than committed at points as I was just trying to commit to finding out who the fuck I was. But we're going to move on to Virgo now. I'm glad to be here, but I am a little dingy, okay? I love you. Virg's Melissa here, going to be your tarot card reader for the next few minutes or so. Thank you, Chrissy. I love you. Thank you, Christy. I love those, man, I love those birds. You guys, I feel like if I'm going to tell you the truth, I get downloaded weird stuff, but fairy energy and archangel and angel energy, the divine has downloaded that birds and like butterflies, those are fairies and angels, okay? The birds are the angels and the fucking butterflies, dragonflies are all fairy energy. They have a really powerful healing energy. So if you do get out, and even, you know how the eyes are the window to the soul, just looking at and connecting with the energy of a bird in real life is so healing and powerful. So that's why people they don't know this is why they get so obsessed with birding. But that is what the big excitement about birding is. Birds are wonderful and they're lovely to look at, but it's actually that you go and heal your soul just by watching them live. Okay, you guys? And we're moving right along. Virgo Melissa here. Got a little crazy there. Show the world the real you I'm getting is the energy I'm getting here. No, I'm just kidding. I let go. I release. I am within perfect possibility. Okay, making room here. Every day I bring radical self-love to my mind, body, and spirit. Taking good damn care of yourself is what I'm getting. Virgs, putting you first. I feel like you had to let somebody go to put you first. And then I saw the Empress on the bottom there. You might have had to let a mindset, a friendship, a job, a relationship go to prove to yourself that you are worthy of your love. Okay, that's what I'm getting right now, and we're going to get more. These cards aren't popping out very excitedly, are they? There we go. That was excited. Ace of Swords. Yeah. Yeah, I am getting you walking away from somebody here. Okay, the Page of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords. I let go, I release with imperfect every day. Okay, whatever you have done here, and I feel like it is walk away from a relationship, could be a job. Is bringing in another opportunity or clarity on another situation. I feel like there's an opportunity coming in that I feel like actually has already been here, but you haven't been able to see it because of your focus on something that you finally released. I'm getting a relationship. I don't think it's a new relationship coming in. I feel like it's something, when we're distracted with a unhealthy relationship or a job that we're not supposed to be at, it's hard for us to see the opportunities around us. Or energetically, we're blocking them from coming in. I do feel like you have an opportunity coming that's going to be very lucrative. Yeah, it does feel like money. It feels like obviously a business, or I guess it could be Daddy Warbucks or something like that. But I do feel like something is coming in because you've released something else and because you've really been working on taking good care of yourself, walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, which, of course, is how we allow or give space for things that are serving us to come in. You guys, it could be a Pisces or a Cancerian there. And I think we're going to call this reading short. No, I'm just kidding. I'm still going to go for it, but I'm sorry if they're not very deep, the messages, you guys. I feel like I don't know how to channel or read tarot at this time. Virgo, I feel like I shorted you a little bit there, baby, but I do feel like you have something coming in this week, an opportunity that you weren't able to see before, but you're able to see it now, or you'll be able to see it because you have taken action towards loving yourself, which again, I feel like is walking away from something that was no longer serving you. It could have been a job, a relation, feels like a relationship. I don't know why that would be bringing in a business opportunity, because the opportunity that's coming in feels like a business opportunity or a proposal, but it feels like you just freshly left something else. So that feels a little strange as well. Take it as it resonates. And I love you so much. And we're going to move right along here to Libra. Leaves Melissa here to do a little reading for you. Whoop. We are just going to get quick messages from the divine. And I am curious about my true nature. I seek to understand myself. A little soul searching happening here. I am curious about my true nature. I seek to understand myself. I'm getting an interesting, like you're going actually to Libra. This is an interesting message. I've never gotten anything like it in the history of doing tarot, but actually this is confirming it for me. So there's something about your ancestry. I feel like you're doing an ancestry.com. This is probably for one of you. Okay, guys. Because you'd like to find out your roots, where you came from, your bloodline. Okay. It's sweet. I love it. Except for I feel like they want you to know that like your bloodline is very little to do with, I mean, I don't want to take away people's excitement about their bloodline. And, if you have a royal bloodline or something like that, and maybe you did find that out, is kind of the energy that I'm getting here. And then this Queen of Cups. So I'm getting like a royal bloodline you found out you have. And I just want to say that, well, you can do whatever you want, but the divine wants you to know that you are, a unique individual, and that your soul actually has nothing to do with that bloodline. I don't know what it's saying, but it feels like something about just not wanting you to ignore the reality. Like, don't take it on because that's how that, the bloodline is or something like that. They still want you to be your true self. This is a weird message, and I've never really gotten anything quite like it here. But I do feel like you're going to uncover something about a royal bloodline, and that's wonderful. And yes, absolutely feel good about that. But they're saying don't lose who you truly are trying to be who you think you should be now because of that. I hope that makes sense for you. And that was a very interesting reading. yeah, that's all I got. That's the message that came through for you. So I do feel like whatever that's for, you'll already know because you were already going to go to or already are waiting for your ancestry report. Okay. Ooh, that's fun. I mean, it's just fun when I get a random message like that I've never gotten before. Okay. Let's get after it, Scorps. Love you, Libra. Let me know how that goes. And Scorpio, my name is Melissa. Going to be your tarot card reader for the next few minutes here. Let's get this one back in here and figure out how to shuffle. Oh, guys. Scorps, Melissa here. Let's get you some tarot. Well, whatever this is. Moon magic. And then some tarot. We got beauty raises my vibration. I seek it out for healing and joy. I feel like I get that on you a lot. This week, I'm getting this energy of just really like getting to the depths of your gifts, your talents, I feel like you're supposed to be writing poetry or drawing or painting or something like that is what I'm getting. And getting out in nature, I have a neighbor who I see, oh my God, she's fucking amazing. But she started out with one plant this summer and then she'll be out kind of drawing and doing things in her yard. And now she has like an entire fucking front yard full of plants. It's adorable, but and she just is out there doing her art constantly. I feel like that getting out in nature and doing whatever you feel artistically drawn to is going to really help you do some soul healing. And I feel like your work, whatever you end up with, the product that you end up with is going to help others to heal. So that's interesting there. So you got the Six of Swords and the Hanged Man. There's something that you're feeling stuck in trying to move through. I'm getting like with the Six of Swords here, I'm like usually, it's working through something, trying to get to off to calmer shores. I haven't said that in years. Is kind of the energy that I'm getting here, but I feel like you're feeling stuck in like a murky water. Like I'm watching you like, oh, this is like not water. This is like mud. So yes, that's what they're saying. This, whatever you feel passionately drawn to do, while it may not benefit you immediately in the financial department, and I feel like you're not giving yourself any time to do things like this because when we're worried about our future, maybe you're worried about finances. I am getting that. I don't know why. If you're worried about finances, especially when we're worried about finances and what the future is going to hold, the divine really wants us to have a faith. Obviously, taking inspired action, doing the things that we need to do to survive, getting the assistance that we need, getting the job that we need, whatever it is. But the divine says that you've been so worried about finances, you haven't taken any time to sit calmly. It's so hard to. I know this, like, I can't even when I'm in that worried mode and people say, oh, just don't worry, it's going to work out. Like, that's easier said than done. Having that faith is wonderful. If you can get there, that's great. It will all work out. When has it not? It's always worked out. And the thing I was talking about with Leo is about our own suffering is really about worrying about things that are going to work themselves out in the end, period. We know they do because they always have. It's nothing in your life that you just never got past, really, right? So this is feeling like it wants you to go sit in nature and work through this energetically, okay, by doing whatever you feel passionately called. I'm getting like writing, drawing, painting, something like that. Gardening could be another way that gardening is very good for your system because you are, you're with the life force energy. And this is interesting because I'm getting pranic healing and I don't really know what that means. Hey, Leslie, Lissy Mel, I love you. Oh, awesome. Awesome, Carla. Yeah. So, wow, I didn't see that. That's crazy. But anyways, pranic healing, which I don't really know what that is, but I heard it today. And I think it might have something to do with life force energy, which I'm always talking about, right? And I think that might be pranic healing. You can correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm definitely not, I don't know anything about that. But look into that, because even if that's not what that is, I feel like the divine wants you to look into pranic healing. Okay. I love you so much. And yes, just getting very connected to that energy that is in nature is so, it's life altering. I remember I would start to feel like mentally ill if I didn't get out for a few days in the summertime last year. And I was like, holy shit. It was when I really noticed that there was actually something to this, sitting in nature, putting your feet in the ground, grounding. If, those of us who would be, on the borderline of being either psychic or psychotic, like, because that's kind of what psychic gifts can do for you. The reason why we can borderline there is because we're not getting into nature as often as we need to. We're literally built to be connected by the foot to the earth. And the way they have this society or this world set up, this lifestyle set up, they have us completely disconnected from our life source. Okay. I love you so much. So curative. I don't know what that means, but I just love that word. Pranic. I don't know exactly what that is. Pranic. And it's like Pranic, I think, or something. Pranic. But I will Google that and try to find something for you on it, but that's what's coming through for you. And we are going to move right along to Sagittarius. Melissa here to do a little reading for you. We're going to get you some of these moon magic cards and then, or just one of these, I guess we're doing today. I am loved beyond measure. I love that, Sagittarius. You are lovely. Lovely, loving. I love you. Okay. I am loved beyond measure. Something about your ancestors here, which is interesting. You're loved beyond measure in the third dimension as well. There's something about you being chosen, right? I try to steer clear of their chosen ones because not everybody who's I don't know that anybody's chosen or not chosen, right? We're all chosen to our ancestors, of course. But it is what it is. And I'm just going to say that I feel like you've been chosen by your own ancestors to really heal some extremely painful generational trauma. I am loved. Yeah, it's like, if you could, the way they're showing me you, it's like they're holding you up, like, they're just like in disbelief or honor. It's like, I'm getting like none of us could have done it, right? Is the energy I'm getting. It's really sweet. None of us could have done it. That's why they chose you. Okay, so whatever it is you've endured in this lifetime and had to release energetically is huge, powerful. There's a huge awakening that you've gone through, again, because you were willing to slow down and feel the pain, is what I'm getting here. I do feel like there's something about online, something that you're supposed to be, maybe you already are pursuing something passionately online. There's something they're wanting you to take action towards here. And it feels like it could be a YouTube channel, okay, that you're thinking about starting. Listen, it's asking me to talk about this. That could be correct. They're asking me to talk about this when I first started this channel, you guys, and I'm still winging it, okay? But I was like, fuck it. I had been wanting to start the channel for like 6 months, a year, I don't know, but I was so scared and I didn't know, I don't go to classes. I'm not that kind of person who goes and gets tarot classes or anything like that. And I'm not judging people who do. I just don't. And so I was terrified, but I decided on a Sunday I was going to pound out every single sign, and I did. And I uploaded those videos, and it was a hot mess. And I think you can still go view those hot mess videos from back in that day when I first started here. They'll be under videos, so you can really see what kind of a hot mess that we all have. So you can't start. I think you are going to move to the top pretty quickly, by the way, and whatever it is, you've been sent here to do some healing on yourself, so that you can help heal the collective and kind of show them the way is what I'm getting here. Have a big calling and a big purpose in your, again, your entire ancestor. What am I getting all this ancestry.com for? Is it you that I was getting it on? So interesting. Ancestry.com. That just keeps coming through. But I feel like your ancestors are dumbfounded. Like, I want to say, but they know better. They knew you were going to be able to do it. You signed up for this in your soul contract, right? But I feel like they're still like, wow, we didn't know A, that Sagittarius was going to really be able to do it, or B, that they would do it so well or so quickly or so honestly and authentically. And the way you're doing whatever it is you're doing, the healing you've done, It's like, but the world needs to see it, right? So some of it is the world watching you heal so that they can see that it's possible. You're just supposed to get started on whatever this online influencer thing is. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. And I hope that makes sense. Oh, sweet. Different day. Today, hopefully. Can you watch reruns on that? It is, that's the part. It's like you just start messing with it. Guys, I'm sorry, I got a little crazy. Yeah, that's what you got to just go for it. I didn't know that you were supposed to use tags or hashtags for the first year of I was uploading these videos. It was all kinds of crazy, but I do feel like you have a very powerful message, Sagittarius, of any placement. A lot of very powerful in the public eye people are Sagittarians. You have a very ability to captivate a large audience. Oh my God, I was just getting this on you last week. This is so crazy when they all come together. But I feel like because of your fear of not having what it takes to do what you really feel passionately called towards, you're using that power to kind of attract everybody, right? But it's like, no, don't you get why you have that power? It's like because you were literally built to attract everybody because you have a really powerful message to share. That is going to take some vulnerability for sure. And I would say an ego death a little bit because it's not easy to go share with the world your downest moments so that they can kind of work their way through theirs. But it is very beneficial to, the collective and those who are trying to go through the same darkness that you had to endure and things like that. I feel like it's a very powerful thing that you're being called to do. Felt it on you last week. Like I hadn't felt a power like that, kind of attraction power in a long time. And I'm watching people line up to get to talk to you for 5 minutes, and but it's supposed to be online. Okay, you're supposed to be captivating millions of people. Love you. Hey, Jack Mac. Doing well. How are you? Okay, guys. Sagittarius, come on, man. That's exactly what came through for you last week. Let's do it, baby. You got some seriously powerful. It's like, I think you're just actually, now they're kind of bringing through the reason why you're using it for little things is because you actually don't think you are worthy of the big things, the big dreams, I feel like you're meant to be in the public eye. I think you feel called to it, but you don't feel like you're going to be able to pull the trigger or it's not going to work out for you. I promise you, if God's calling you to the public eye, he doesn't do that to tease you. Like, just kidding. You're not really going to be in the public eye. Yeah, you got to trust the divine and yourself in this situation, right? And your experiences. And that when you sit and have a conversation with somebody and they're like, oh my God, my life has just changed because of this conversation with you. That's a gift. Not everybody has it. There are several people who have it, but it's like God's been giving you the signs. Baby, I need you to be out there on the fucking field. Like, I'm watching you like welcome people to the fifth dimension. Okay. I love you so much. I love you guys so much. Moving right along here to Capricorn. Capricorn, Melissa here, doing a little reading for you. Let's get you some of these moon magic cards. And then we'll get some tarot as well. Starting to fade. I'm getting cold, Jack. I'm getting real cold. Oh my God, you guys. That's David Spade in some show. And it's like, we must have been 12 years old when I saw that. And it's hilarious to me. But he gets hit with a pop, like soda pop spilled on him. And oh my God, you guys, I can't. I'm going to find it and link it in the community tab for you. Capricorn, I'm sorry for stealing your thunder there for a moment, but I am curious about my true nature and I seek to understand myself. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I saw the 7 of Swords there and I felt like it was, okay. I am curious about my true nature. I'm getting a different energy here. Like you're kind of hiding the real you from the world. The 5 of Pentacles. Okay. So they're saying that you are pursuing something and you feel you might be financially not doing well, but it feels more like the lack mindset. Like, okay. And then we got the Sun card. Okay. So there is something here that you're pursuing that you feel left out or like it's defeated is the energy. I'm getting very defeated. And it's saying like the reason why it's not working is because you're not being authentic about it, right? You're trying to be too normal about it. There's some gift you have, right? You're supposed to be sharing with the world. This happens a lot, guys. And I always get these like psychic ass readings for my viewers. And I love that. And thank you for being here. I really do appreciate that. So, but this feels like you're doing something and you love it, right? Whatever you're doing, you're passionate about it, but you're doing it from a safe place, right? You're not getting real fucking weird with it. And I'm sorry to be cussing, but it's like, it would be like that. Like if I tried to speak really slowly and I stopped cussing, my messages would be so silly. They would be just so they wouldn't be me. They wouldn't be right. So there's something that you're being too calculated about here, Capricorn. But I do feel like there is like, if you can really, I'm getting like do weird things. Okay. Like I'm getting go in public and start singing out loud in front of a crowd. Okay. Something like that. They're wanting you to step out of a comfort zone here because whatever you're pursuing passionately could be a YouTube channel. I have no idea. It feels kind of like that, to be honest with you. And you're doing it from a very safe place. You're not letting you're not flying your freak flag, things like this. And it's like your soul is screaming to come out of your body. Of course, this usually represents the ego, but I'm getting your soul is screaming, and it's like your inner child, but it's not irresponsible. It's very free spirited, right? And you're being too calculated in something. I don't know what that is, baby, but I think you are a very successful person because of your calculations and your ability to do things very structured and sound and grounded. But they're saying that the reason why you're feeling whatever this is maybe isn't as successful as it should be or could be because you're doing it from a very safe place. Okay. I hope that makes sense. I feel like I got a little long-winded there and I don't feel like the message was very clear, but whatever it is you're pursuing needs to be done more authentically. Okay. King of Wands here. Yeah. Just like, I'm kind of getting like a meek energy. Like you're kind of going at it. Okay, it's so weird. And I'm going to do it as it's coming through here, but it's like, hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Melissa. And but you are literally like, hey guys, inside, right? You got this power inside of you that you're unwilling to unleash because you're afraid of the way people will react to it. Whatever it is going to make you a star. I don't know what it is. Again, don't try too hard or be inauthentic, but do try to figure out. So we think, I can't get to this. There's like, you think it's inauthentic because it's uncomfortable for you right now, but it's really just uncomfortable because it's vulnerable for you to be the way you truly are. Again, weirded out. I don't know exactly what that means for you, but I have practiced weirding it out or being more authentically me. And I still apologize when I get a little cray-cray. So I'm still working on it myself here, Capricorn, but I do weird shit in front of people, or I say some fucked up shit in front of people on purpose, very intentionally, to just be like, you know what? I'll just look at somebody and say, I have to number 2 right now. And they're like, that is not okay to say to people you don't know, or anybody actually. And I'm so sorry about that. But shit like that, like shit we should not be a bit embarrassed about, guys. For real. Like, what the fuck? It's like being embarrassed about breathing, okay? If you don't number 2, shit's going to get real fucked up inside, okay? And I'm so sorry. But yeah, practice saying things that you would normally be cautious about saying. Maybe my mom doesn't like talking about weird shit. So I'll be like, my vag. And she's like, whoa. And these are things like I'm trying to open, people up, myself included, because we've been very, don't say that. Very politically correct. Okay. I'm getting the need to go out and be very unpolitically correct. To be respectful is one thing, but being, okay with taking a shit, you guys, I'm sorry, is another thing. Like, we should not be embarrassed to eat food, to go to the bathroom, all that natural shit. We shouldn't be embarrassed about that, but they're asking you to weird it out and do whatever. These are little homeworks that you can do, little ways that you can step out of your comfort zone in little ways. And then whatever, fly your freak flag on your channel if you have one, or at your work. Maybe, you're competing for something at your work and you're just doing it from a very safe zone. And it's like, that's not who you are at the core of you. You are a very powerful, charismatic person who could genuinely crush the competition, but you're not. It's like you're doing it from a very safe place. Okay. I love you. You're welcome. And we're moving right along here, guys. Woo, I got a little winded there. All that weird talking about stuff. Aquarius, my name is Melissa. I'm going to be your tarot card reader here. And we are going to get you a reading. My words and actions are of beauty, compassion, and love. Sounds humanitarianish to me. Let's get, guys, I forgot to put one of these moon magic cards back in the deck. That's okay. We're going to call it meant to be. I know I'm weird. You guys, I love you. But it's been working, okay? Doing those weird little fucking things, telling people I got a number 2 in public and just for no reason. And they're like, why did you tell me that? I really didn't want to. People get offended by weird shit too, by the way. It's adorable. And we've been so conditioned to be offended. Like somebody will burp and everybody's like, ah! Like, what the fuck, you guys? This is crazy that is so, like, I mean, if you're burping in somebody's face while they're eating, that's rude. But yeah, just we get really offended really easily. We've been conditioned to be this way. So yeah, I've been practicing by being weird in weird little ways to really put myself out there. And I think you guys should do it too. It is not only, okay, what's coming through now, Aquarius, maybe this is for you or everybody else. But the guy, I love Jack Vale. He's a YouTuber who literally goes around and fake farts in Walmart and things like that. And people get so pissed off. It's hilarious to be like, what? How dare you fart? But it's just a way, I think what he's doing, he doesn't even, I don't know if he knows what he's doing is literally healing the collective, right? Through laughter. Obviously it's fucking hilarious, but also these people with that chip that is like, that are literally about to beat him up for farting. Ooh, they have to sit and look at that, right? And he's healing people on both sides of the spectrum. Anyways, Aquarius, maybe that's for you. Maybe that's back to you, Capricorn. But there's something that really just being authentic and stop worrying about those things. Again, being respectful is one thing. And I think that we should be respectful of other people and their peace and their time and their space. But not burping if you have to because you're afraid everybody's going to laugh or get mad at you is insane to me. It's not even good for your body to hold something in like that, okay? Or whatever it is. My words and actions are beauty, compassion, and love. So respectful, but passionate, okay? I don't know what this is. 9 of Cups, some sort of wish being fulfilled here. The 9 of Cups is kind of about a time that where you end up after you walk away from everything that isn't serving you, like the 8 of Cups, right? You end up in this time where you're really making room for all the things that do fulfill you emotionally and satisfy you. And I guess I'm watching you. Maybe, God, is there like a Capricorn and Aquarius cusp here? Because it feels very exactly the same. King of Wands and the Page of Swords does feel like something online as well. Maybe Jack Vale is an Aquarius or something, you guys. I do feel like whoever I'm reading for in the Aquarian is supposed to be also captivating an audience in the public eye, okay? With the King of Wands. And again, I feel like there's a need to walk away from. I am getting that with like maybe you have, or maybe you're in the middle of walking away from all that no longer or never did emotionally fulfill you. So that you can really come into a time where you're passionately pursuing. I'm even getting like what I was talking about, where you're no longer going to be afraid to do weird things or, be your authentic self. Okay. This is the only way any of us are ever going to be truly fulfilled from within, is if we're able to be our authentic selves. And let me tell you, from somebody who's been stripping away all of the layers, trying to find who I am for fucking ever, I'm still like, ooh, that is so cheesy and not you, right? Or not cheesy. It's just so calculated or so not real, right? And we're all working on it, but I'm getting that there's a strong need for you to kind of pursue something passionately from an authentic space, something that would truly fulfill you. And the way to do that is by walking away from anything that isn't serving you, even if it's a mindset, some sort of, I'm getting an emotional block here, which is, again, with these cards, I don't know where that's coming from. Yeah, it's about, I'm watching, passionately pursuing it. It says, I'm curious about my true nature. No, my words and actions are of beauty, compassion, and love. Where is this block coming from? I feel it. I know it's here. But anyways, whatever this is, it feels like you're having some sort of blockage. Again, I feel like it's because, and I get this on you a lot, where you feel like people have made fun of you for usually have a little quirky thing about you that you're really brilliant at, right? But people hate when somebody's really good at something that they're not really good at. So then guess what they do? They say, well, that's fucking weird. Or why would you do that? That's stupid. Because they can't do it and they're not brilliant at it. Okay, baby. So we really need to get to the place where we really get that when people are talking shit about us, it's because they're jealous, and it's always the reason. Okay. I love you. And whatever it is, they're asking you to get to a place of authenticity. And I feel like pursuing something passionately in the public eye. I don't know. There's a million TikTokers and this and that. And people are like, oh, it's all too saturated. Never going to be too saturated. Always going to find a demographic. It's going to find you. God's going to send it right to you when you're ready and you get these blocks cleared up. Okay. I am getting weird. I just posted something at the end here in my community tab, and it's a heart chakra meditation. I am getting there's a need to do that. Okay. I feel like Capricorn as well. And anybody who's feeling stagnant, heart chakra is a good. I never work with my heart chakra because I was under the assumption that was motherfucking fine. All right. But it turns out that it wasn't, and that a lot of my just some of our lack of boundaries and things where we think we're loving really well. But when it hurts us, that's not loving well. That's just not having boundaries, right? And that is a heart chakra situation and a need to open and heal your own heart chakra. Many of us who have endured trauma in our lives have built up walls, which has created a block in our heart chakra. Okay. Our heart chakra opening is going to actually naturally align the rest of your chakras for you. So go check that out. It was a really good meditation, really short too, which I love. And I love that lady's voice. She just has the most mesmerizing and healing tone to her voice. So go check that out. And then really try to get sound and grounded with who you are truly and deeply. And then whoever doesn't like that can get the fuck on, okay? Because there's going to be a lot of people who need that, okay? Moving right along here to Pisces. Pisces, hey there, gorgeous. Melissa here. Going to do a little reading for you. And we're going to start out with these moon magic cards. And then we're going to get some tarot as well, guys. Oh my God, Chrissy, shut up. I do remember that sneeze. I'll never forget that sneeze. That sneeze gets talked about more than you want to know. I don't tell people about like who it was. Oh, that's so funny. It was fucking hilarious. Oh my God. Did I have to pull over and vomit? I'm just kidding. I am courageous and powerful. Because I don't know if you know I have a spit phobia or whatever, but I probably told you about it that night. I mean, I've worked on that, but I had a situation in my childhood where a lot of spit got spat all over me, and I had a phobia of spit after that. Anyways, guys, I am courageous and powerful, Pisces. Sorry about that intro, and I will try to remember to timestamp it right here for you. You are courageous and powerful, but let's just find out more. When I get that one, you're welcome, Christy. When I get that I am courageous and powerful, I feel like it needs to be an affirmation. Like you maybe don't really know just how courageous and powerful you are. And of course, when I talk about power, I mean the ability to be our authentic self without giving a fuck what anybody thinks about us. Okay. That is the most powerful place we'll ever be in this lifetime. I'm not talking about going around and scaring people into doing what you want them to do. That's just absolutely insecure. And I hope that the world can start to see it from that perspective, is that savage is insecure, damaged, wounded, and trying to put their pain on other people, right? Courageous and powerful is not taking that cheap shot at other people, feeling your own fucking shit, feeling your own fucking pain, not giving your power away to anybody else, or your pain away to anybody else, okay? That's what I'm getting. And we got the Knight of Wands here. I am courageous and powerful, and the Hermit card. Okay. Lover's card. Something about love here. Okay, this is about love. I feel like you're Pisces. What did I call you? Did I call you something else? There's something about needing to be, I feel like you're very reserved in the love department. But I feel like somebody has you very intrigued is the energy that I'm getting. Intrigued is a nice way of saying what I'm feeling right now. Or a clean way of saying what I'm feeling right now. I feel like somebody has you very passionately intrigued, but you are petrified to make the first move, right? There's some affirmations that are needed. I am courageous and powerful. Well, you are. Not only that, you're a Pisces, right? You could just charm motherfuckers' pants off. And I think you know that. But this motherfucker's got you. First of all, they might think it's adorable that you're terrified, but I do feel like they're asking you to step out and remind yourself of who you are. It's like you can go out and get anybody any time of the day you want, right? Anywhere, anyone, but this person has you absolutely petrified, whatever this is. They're wanting you to, well, do whatever. I feel like it's going to happen. I mean, I feel like you're going to go for it eventually here is what I'm kind of getting, but I don't know what the advice is for this week. Let me get one more card on advice here, please. Guys, bear with me. I am courageous and powerful. Yeah, I feel like they want you to pursue it, okay? I feel like they want you to take action towards something that you've been avoiding taking action towards because you're scared. You guys, I got nothing. I can't get this Ace of Swords. It should be so easy. And then the Eight of Cups I'm seeing here. I think you're just scared of love, baby. You've been hurt several times, it looks like, and had to walk away from several situations. I think you've really received your power from that. And now you're like, you know what? I'm not giving that power away ever again. But it's not giving your power away to, I feel like you know that whoever this is the one. Okay. The Lovers card. This is about a very powerful once in a lifetime connection here. Of course, it's about a choice, but it's about choosing with your heart, right? Not choosing. Now, this is bringing up something for me, Pisces, because I just kind of talked shit about our video. I wasn't talking shit, but because my old perspective on love was that sometimes people play it safe, right? They go for the safe option rather than the one that really scares them or makes them feel. But that's not true to me. I think that the reason why they go for the safe option is because they haven't met the person who really feels their fire, right? But now I am getting on you that you are afraid of this person because they feel your fire. I don't think you're choosing somebody else. I just think that they want you to choose, like, this is it for you, right? I think you know that. That's what I'm getting here. I feel like you need to do some nightly affirmations here about your go out, okay? Go out and remind yourself of who you are, because I feel like you have this attraction power, but you're terrified of this particular person. And maybe they think that's adorable and they're going to come towards you, but I do feel like the energy is that they want you to step out of your comfort zone here. So maybe this person can't pursue you because the divine won't let them, because you need to step out of a comfort zone. Let's find out, okay, guys? Christy, I have not done a live Q&A in a long time. But I probably will as soon as I move, I'll probably do them more often again. As soon as we get settled in. This place is really small and energetically feels very, sorry about that. It just feels very cramped here at this place. And, I just feel like I have to go like this the whole time I'm doing the reading, which if you guys are empaths or energy readers, you know what I'm talking about. This energy just, I miss my old place. And we're moving back to a place that's very similar to that, much bigger, nicer, newer. I'm so excited. And so then I will probably do, I'm going to be doing this weekly reading. I also do a Cancerian weekly reading, and I'll probably do a weekly live Q&A as well. Okay, guys? That sounds fun for me. I love doing those live Q&As. Pisces, I feel like I didn't really finish your reading, but I love you. I'm definitely zonking out here, guys. I'm so sorry. I didn't, I feel like if I say I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. Maybe I'll just move it to Monday nights though, because I don't work the night before. So we'll figure it out. Okay, guys. But I don't feel like I want to be here doing these readings in this energy because I don't feel like I'm giving you very much good information. Thank you so much, honey. You're so sweet. Thank you for everything. Okay, we have Aries, Melissa here. I'm going to do a little reading for you, honey, and we're going to get one of these moon magic cards. We're going to get 3 of them, actually, the divine said immediately. My words and actions are of beauty, compassion, and love. I gather more wisdom each day, and I am curious about my true nature. These same fucking cards have come out for everyone. It's crazy to me how that happens, but I am curious about my true nature. I seek to understand myself. Okay. Yeah, there's something about your self-talk here that is asking you to, you're getting to know yourself on a whole new level, but you're discovering things that you are, I'm getting disturbed by, right? Me too, baby. Okay. Welcome to the party. It's fucking scary. It's crazy over here. In this self-reflection, and God keeps revealing my own character defects by way of other people using that same character defect on me. Okay. It wants you to be gentle here. Okay. It acknowledge, take accountability, right? You don't need to go telling the fucking world, hey, I fucked up here. What do you, if you feel the need to make amends, do. But they're wanting you to really be gentle with yourself through this process, because this loving all of these very human things about you is the only way to heal and get to the place, the person that you know you are meant to be, right? We are not our mistakes is coming through. And I love you. Okay, baby. Oh, hey, Sadie. Oh, baby. It feels like a long and really painful process, whatever this is. And it's like, I keep watching like somebody, it's you, it's your own shadow that keeps peeking out from the shadows. I just want to say I'm going through the same thing. And it's like, woo, damn, we really, and it's usually what has been coming up for me is like, I will be like so upset with the way somebody treated me or did the way they did something. And I'm like, ooh, maybe it's not the way I'm doing things currently, but oh my God, that's how I was for the majority of my entire life. That's the energy I was meeting people with, right? They want you to be really gentle with yourself in this time, because the only way to actually heal this is to understand your humanness, also to understand why that shadow was created, right? There was this neglect or this abandonment, even, is what I'm getting, in your childhood that you should never have had to endure. And it started to make you create, it's like I'm watching you like shove all of these parts of you that you were shamed for. It's a lot of information coming through. You're shoving them in a box, and they're coming up to meet you, right? To greet you, and you're supposed to be opening your arms and hugging them, whatever these are, little demons, little shadows. I feel like it's affecting, maybe you've had to deal and fight with addictions and things like that. It's come up in your life in several different, you either been addicted to YouTube, addicted to drugs, alcohol, sex, whatever it was, you were constantly trying to escape from these shadows, right? You're running from this box of demons. The Empress. Okay, baby, you're in the middle of an ascension process. The only way to get to this energy is by healing and loving and accepting all of those shadows that you did not create. Okay, baby, what you did, I'm going to say, you didn't cause the wounding that made you feel the need to repress or suppress all of that. You're a baby. And so now, unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, you didn't have to actually express it or feel it to its fullest extent. You weren't able to at that age. So now it's like when I do go through my inner child healing, I literally pretend that I'm kind of comforting the way I would my own children, or, somebody else's children in general. I go and comfort myself like my inner child, like I would a child. I'm getting that's needing to happen right now, because I feel like you're getting very hard on yourself every time you they reveal one of your shadow or something that you've been hiding from you. Yeah. So there's just a strong need to really be compassionate here and understand that what you're going through, it's not to shame you. The divine isn't bringing you through this because you deserve to feel shame and guilt for the rest of your life. It's because the only way to get to that Empress energy is to heal this as it comes up. It needs to come up and out of the box. Okay. Whatever this is, I love you so much. It's strong need to be very compassionate with yourself at this time. Okay. Again, realistic and compassionate. I love you so much. And also, the way that we get through that is by changing that behavior as soon as it's revealed to us. Okay. Start trying to consciously make better choices. Okay. I love you so much. And moving right along. Yes, absolutely, J-Dubs. Oops. I don't know what that was. Taurus, my name is Melissa. Going to be your tarot card reader. You guys, wow, just got a little windy, a little long. Taurus, Melissa here. Oh, you guys, I'm getting a little sleepy, but I am going to be doing a Cancerian reading after this. If anybody's interested, if you're a Cancerian or have Cancer anywhere in your chart, dating a Cancerian, just like to kick it, whatever it is. Taurus, Melissa here. I have power. It is real. Sounds Taurinish to me. Taurinish to me. I have power. It is real. Horsepower I'm getting, which is interesting. Horsepower. All right, we're going to keep going. Whoa. Oh. Taurus. I don't mean to laugh. I feel like the horsepower is like, I feel like you're supposed to be peeling out of somewhere, okay? I feel like somewhere, I'm getting a home. I'm not breaking up marriages. That's not what I do, okay? If you're in a miserable, abusive situation, I feel like you're supposed to be peeling out of, I have power, it is real. So when we leave a situation that is toxic for us, of course, we're part of the toxicity, okay? Because we seek out toxicity when we are toxic, and toxic is unhealed trauma trapped in our core, right? It creates literal toxins, okay? And it is painful, and it is not usually our fault why it's there from originally, right? But it is only our responsibility to take care of it. I feel like you're being asked to walk away from a situation and kind of level up here. I think you're in a toxic situation. You've been in a toxic situation because you were toxic when you got into it and you were craving that toxicity. We do crave more toxicity when we have that trauma trapped in the core. I think because it helps us unearth that trauma. But also it's saying here that walking away from this, I feel like you've been doing a lot of work, to be honest with you, healing work on yourself, and you're no longer in need of the toxicity that this relationship offered. Yeah, you can't make it up, okay? I just needed more to the story, but it is asking you to walk away from something, and it does feel like a relationship here, okay? Something that, again, that it could be a job, whatever it is that they're asking you to walk away from, it is undoubtedly toxic, whatever it is. And again, we are part of that toxicity. Wow, it's just very walking away from this is the only way that you're going to actually be able to. So like, I feel like you've done a lot of healing work, but solidifying it is going to require that you walk away, take your power back from the situation. Sometimes we feel obligated to the person because we're like, oh, who the fuck do we think we are now that we feel better? We're just going to walk away. I don't feel like they've done the work they need to do. Okay. And maybe if you do truly love this person, and you hope to be with them someday, you will, if they, maybe you walk away and it inspires them to do the work, but they are asking you to walk away. I do feel like for most of you, this isn't something that's going to come back around, because I feel like this person was only set there to get you to do the work that you needed to do. It was so painful that you ended up being kind of forced into doing some healing that you needed to do. But I feel like this like last step or this level up from in this healing is going to require that you walk away from the things that you had because you were seeking more trauma. Okay. So a relationship or something very toxic feeling, something that chaotic is the energy that I'm getting right now. So whatever feels chaotic in your life, that's constantly, it's like, it's just like it always needs your attention, and it's like you never get to focus on you, and you've done as much healing as you can, but whatever this is constantly nipping at your ankles. Okay, whatever it is. I love you so much, and I hope you get what I'm saying, because it does feel like a powerful move you're gonna about to make here, and I feel like you feel obligated or something. Seems a little Taurus-y, Taurus-ish is what I was gonna say, where you maybe would feel obligated to somebody because you committed to them. But if there's somebody that's not treating you well, or the relationship isn't healthy, God would never ask you to stay with that person because you committed to them. Okay. I'm moving right along here to Gemini. Gemini, my name is Melissa. I'm going to be your tarot card reader for the next few minutes here or so. And we're just going to get some quick messages from the divine, whatever the divine has for you. Let's get after it. We got these moon magic cards, and then we'll get some tarot as well. I am curious about my true nature. I want to throw this card away. Of course we all are though, but it's like, I can't, I'm getting different stories on it, at least usually. I'm curious about my true nature. I seek to understand myself. I'm going to keep that card. It wanted to be there. I don't know what it is. I have no idea what it is. You guys probably know what it is. It was right on the bottom of my deck there. Gemini, let's find out. We got the Chariot card here for sure. And the Five of Wands. Curious about my true nature, and I seek to understand myself. Oh, baby, there's something you're fighting here. It feels like a truth you're fighting, which is very interesting on this Chariot card. I feel like you're being called through a time. The Chariot card is about a victory. First of all, let's just talk about that, because there's a fight. Something you've been battling. The victory is here for you, okay? But I feel like you're actually, so the battle is like, the win is yours. Ooh, wow. First of all, whenever you stop, there's something you need to stop fighting. And there's a battle you've won. It's like as soon as you can put down the wands, right? There's an energy of the fight is over, okay? You don't need to fight anymore. The circumstances have already changed, but you're still in that kind of defensive energy. I feel like you have a very successful time in your life coming a victory. The Chariot card is about a victory in the public eye. It's about overcoming all of this, right? It's like a lifelong battle, our own demons that were created by shadows we created from trauma that we had in our childhood, okay? Things that we had no control over. But now, again, all these battles, I feel like there were battles, demons that you fought and won, okay? I'm getting that, but I feel like there's a battle. It's like you're on the battlefield still in your mind. I'm getting kind of like, you might actually have been in the army or something like that. I am getting like a battlefield, but it's getting like, you're at the beach, right? And there's this beautiful, it's just beautiful, serene setting, but you're still in like fight mode, right? Ready to attack. And it feels really deep and painful though. So I don't know I am curious about my true nature. Okay, well, I'm just going to say this. You're not a fighter. What you've endured is, we're not naturally fighters. I don't think anybody is naturally a fighter. I think that some people are not good people, but usually those people don't fight. They're just really good at being emotionally unattached to everything. I feel like you do feel very emotionally attached to everything. I feel like you're still on the battlefield here, baby, but you've already won, right? There's no reason to fight anymore. There's nothing to fight. Whatever you're fighting, you might be fighting letting go of something is kind of the energy that I'm getting. Really, almost like you're afraid of how successful you could really be. I don't know what this is. There's something you need to detach from, and and really connect to the reality of who you truly are at your core. And that is not a fighter. I don't care what you've been through, who you've become because of all the things you've been through. Anybody can become their truest and best self by healing the trauma that they've been through, right? Again, I will bring up that we're, by accepting that we have these things about us for a reason. We don't have anger issues. We don't have, we're not whatever. It's trauma in our core that we didn't ask for, that we haven't been able to process yet, or didn't know we needed to process. Because usually when we're young and we go through traumatic events, we're too small and unable to physically process those emotions correctly. As adults, we go through this like kind of awakening, and sometimes it gets really dark and really scary. And I'm not going to get too specific on just how dark and scary that can get for some people, but really trying to take good care of your mental, physical, and spiritual health, as well as being gentle with yourself and knowing that you are the only person who can heal from the damage that you didn't cause to yourself. Okay. And the only way to do that is to stop running from it, running from the pain, fighting letting go of something that's trying to leave or get away. I don't know what that is. Okay. I love you so much. I hope that makes sense for you. Got a little lost there, but it does feel like the 10 of Pentacles. You have this very abundant future and a victory ahead, but you have to let go of the battle. Okay. You have to leave the battlefield and really get to the vacation or a more peaceful time. The peaceful time in our life is a mindset. Okay. Really letting go of healing, crying. Okay, I'm going to say this because I do feel like I need to bring it up, but crying is the way that our body was naturally designed to release trauma or painful, lower vibrational energy. Okay, that's why we vibrate when we cry, and why we hit the frequencies we hit, the audible frequencies. Our body is psychic and it knows how to release this pain. But if you don't allow your body to do what it feels called to do, when you want to cry, you feel called to cry, right? But you're like, fuck that, I'm not going to cry. I'm a fucking Gemini. Unfortunately, you stopped your body from doing what it psychically knew how to do to release that painful energy for you. Okay. There are some meditations and things. If I remember to do this, I will link them over there, but there are many. You can get different frequencies here on YouTube and things like that. That's been helpful for me as well. If you can't get yourself to cry, which I've had people not be able to do, there's some yoga poses and some meditations also that you can get to that will help you release that, and also sometimes make you cry because it'll bring up that emotional pain for you, and you don't stop it is all I'm going to say. Don't stop it from coming out. Cry it out. Okay. I love you so much. And we are going to, I'm going to get off. Oh my God, you guys, I'm so tired. We're going to get off here, and I'm going to go over to the Cancerian channel, which is Melissa the Cancer. If anybody's interested, I will see you over there in about 14 minutes, 14 minutes. Okay. I love you guys. Hey, thank you for being here. Amen, Carla. And yes, I always tell people, when there was like a year where I was trying to release all the trauma that I had been thinking would just go away eventually, every time it tried to come up, I was like, woo. And then intuitively, I just knew this was it. I had to feel this shit. And I don't get to medicate myself, or I got sober, everything, I was just able to, I laid in bed for a year and I cried for a fucking year. It was crazy, but it worked. And I have not had to go back to that space. Of course, part of me wondered if I was mentally ill or if this was a permanent condition. Trauma isn't pleasant to release. And there's some other ways, pranic healing. I don't know what that is, but I think getting out in nature is a really powerful way to heal. Obviously, getting in the ocean is a very powerful way to heal. But definitely check out some frequencies here on YouTube and whatever pranic healing is. I feel like I just feel called to, maybe I'm supposed to look into that because I don't know what it is. And wow, my hands look so tan. I love you guys so much, and good luck with all of that. And I'm always here, and I love you. And thank you guys for being here. Okay, guys, I'm going to be over on the Cancer channel in about 10 minutes. I love you so much, and I hope you guys have a really good week ahead. Okay? Mwah.